Hi students, welcome back to Chakravarti e-classroom. Today we are going to discuss one good model from simple interest chapter. Okay, one model have fabricated two questions here. I'll tell you the best out of the best methods for this one. Then after that you can apply the same one to solve the second one also. And as it is students, what you need to do, you do it by yourself, whatever the method may be. You know, whatever the method you know, you do it with that method only. And finally check the answer. And answer for the first question is 1000. Answer for the first question is 1000 and answer for the second question is 5000. 5000. As it is, the beginners, don't worry about the timing, and the students who are doing the advanced questions, you must concentrate, focus on the timing also. The right time for one question, each question is not more than 20 seconds. And for that matter, students, you need not write anything on the paper. Even without writing on the paper also, you can do that one with the method what I'm going to give you now. In our regular course, I've already discussed this type of questions with the shortcut only. But here what I do, I explain this question with three methods. And by the way, students, the first method is R method. You have to follow that one. You will be getting immense benefit in the examination. The second method is formulae based. Sometimes, suppose if you forget this shortcut, of course, you can use the formula. And the third method is normal algebra method. So all the three methods I'll give you, but my suggestion is go by the first method. So for that reason, I start the question with the first method only. What they have given, first try to do read the question properly and analyze it, what exactly they have given. Excuse me. What they have given. What is the present worth of 1100 rupees due in 2 years at 5% simple interest per annum? What did you understand from this one, students? So what is the present worth of this one? What do you mean by present worth of this amount? That means this amount is not present worth. Present worth is something else. The principal is something else. All right. So some amount is there. If you keep that amount at simple interest at 5% rate for 2 years, you will get this amount. Got the clarity? That means this is the future amount. After 2 years, at 5% simple interest, if you keep some amount, I don't know that one, some principal. If you keep some principal in 2 years at 5% per annum, it will become this much, 1100. If that is the case, what is the present worth of this one? Present worth of that one means indirectly they are asking for the principal amount, isn't it? In the other way, if you want to simplify this question, simply find the principal which can be kept on or which is kept on simple interest at 5% rate for 2 years will become this much. You need to find out the principal. Now you got the idea? Right. Now I'll give you with the R method, student. This is R method. Of course, somebody else may also use this method. I don't know, they might have used that one, but this method, I use this method for my regular students. Okay, the first step, first and foremost step is, for every question whatever it may be in simple interest, you need to consider the principal as 100%. Remember this one. This is universal for our methods. All methods, whatever I have used, I took this one only. Principal as 100%. Keep it, take it for granted. Next, you see, students, all of us know amount is equal to principal plus simple interest, isn't it? Now here they have given the rate as 5% and it is kept for how many years? 2 years. You know the method. In simple interest, the principal is not going to be changed. In first year, whatever the principal may be, in the second year also, same principal will be calculated, and this rate of interest is applicable on the same principal for first year or second year. For that reason, directly I can take the rate of interest as 5 into 2, 10%. You know this one simple way. I can take it as 10%. Why that is so? Because the principal is not going to be changed. Every year principal is same only. First year principal is some amount is there. On that one I have charged 5% as simple interest. In the second year also on the same principal I am going to add 5% for the second year also. That means 5 plus 5 total 10% I am going to charge on the same principal. But in the compound interest it's going to be changed. You know that one. First year principal principal, something will be there, interest. For first year, simple, compound, both are same. And in the second year, what happens? That principal plus interest will become the principal for the next year, isn't it? Anyway, that is not our question here. Here, come back to this one. Very simply, I can conclude in this way, students. This is the principal plus this is the interest I am going to add. Rate means that is for 2 years, 5 into 2, 10% is nothing but the simple interest only on this amount. That means the amount is nothing but 100 plus 10%. That is 110%. Now here 110% of the principal is equal to 1100. How simple this one. I need to find out the principal. Then principal is 100%. 100% is how much? Hope you must have got the idea how simply we got the answer, students. Here simple one. I'm using the unitary method here. Using the logic, I took the principal as 100%. Then here rate will become 5 into 2, that is 10%. This is nothing but the additional amount I have to add to make that principal as the amount. So principal plus simple interest. Simple interest is nothing but this percent only on this amount. So 100 plus 10, 110% is equal to total amount 1100 after 2 years with the 5% rate of interest. Now here clearly 110% is 1100, 100% is how much? So simply you can do it directly here only, or 100 by 110 into 1100. Simply simplify this one. 0 0 cancel. This is 10. My answer is 1000. How simply we got this one, students. This is the way actually. Okay, I suggest you this method. Now think it over carefully, students. To apply this method to get the answer, is there anything required to write on the paper? Of course, no. By seeing the question itself, you can answer this one. Actually, this question had been asked in previous SSC CGL examination. Of course, nowadays they are not giving questions of this difficulty level in SSC CGL. But based on this logic, you can expect n number of questions in many competitive exams nowadays. So logic is important. This is one of the 3 methods. What's the second method, students? I'll show you the second method with the help of the formula. There is a direct formula for this one. Most of you must be knowing this one, but that formula is also derived from this method only. Actually, this is the basic method, and incidentally it is the shortcut for you. Just think it over. Using this method, need not write anything on the paper. 5 into 2, 10. So 100 plus 10, 110% is this one. 100% is how much? Over. Without writing also you can tell the answer, isn't it? Now here the second method is formula. When they have given, now in this formula this principal 100% not required. You need not let it in that way. What they have given, amount they have given. At the same time they have given time, they have given, and rate percent also they have given, isn't it? Now amount is 1100, time is 2 years. Of course this is 5%. There is a direct formula for that one. Recollect that, students. That is principal is equal to 100 into amount by 100 plus RT. This is the direct formula. Principal is equal to 100 into amount by 100 plus RT. I won't suggest you this method because nowadays in no competitive exam they give this type of direct questions in this direct way. Many twists will be there. For that reason, if you take this principal as 100% and use that percentage method, that's going to be immensely beneficial for you. For that reason, I suggested you this method, but this is also important for you. If you forget that method directly, you can go for the formula. Now substitute the values, you will get the answer. I think I need not do this one. 100 into amount is 1100 divided by 100 plus RT, R into T, 5 into 2, that is 10, 100 plus 10, this is 110. Simplify this one, you will get the same answer, that is 1000. Got the clarity? So this is the second method. All right, then finally, if you even forget the shortcut also in the examination, then what to do? Normal mathematical way is there. Normal basic mathematical way, pure mathematical way using algebra is there. Okay, now let's solve this question using algebra also. That's also very simple. Algebra, what is algebra? Converting the verbal data to an equation, and from there you need to find out what exactly they want us to find out, isn't it? Now, all of us know amount is equal to principal plus simple interest, isn't it? I'll take this simple interest as common to make the equation. What is this one? If you take out this one, amount minus principal is equal to simple interest. I'm going to use this one. Amount minus principal is equal to simple interest. Now, what is the amount here? 1100 minus principal, I don't know, I need to find out, is equal to simple interest. Simple interest is nothing but PTR by 100. PTR by 100. Directly you substitute the values then. Why to waste the time? P into time is 2, R is 5 divided by 100. That's all. Just solve the equation, you will get what is the principal. So here clearly, what's that one? 5 into 2, 10. 1 0 will be cancelled. Now it is 11,000. It will become minus 10p is equal to p. Now here this will become plus, then 11p is equal to 11,000. 11 times principal is equal to 11,000. This is one time, then principal is equal to 1,000. That's all. This is your answer. Go for the second method, second question. Second question, you do this question. You do this question but need not go for 3 methods. Any one method. I strongly recommend, as I told you now, the first method only. Go with the first method. What is that one? Here the amount is 5,700. I take the base principal as a 100%. Now here rate is what is the rate here? 7% and time is 2 years. Just go for the multiplication. Rate will become 14% and 100 plus 14, 114% of the principal is equal to 5,700. 100% is nothing but principal. Principal is what? Now simply here we will go for the simplification. You can do the simplification very easily. I'm just keeping this one here, and the simplification here is 100 by 114 into 5,700. Okay, 114 5 times, 100 into 5, 500, then 14 into 5, 70. So 114 into 5 times you will get 570, that is 0. So my answer is going to be 5,000 is my answer. That's all. That's all. You have to do the question in this way. Okay, so I've given total 3 methods for you students. Whichever is convenient for you, you go for that method, but I strongly recommend the first method. So first method is not only useful here for this question, but also for many questions in simple interest. I have solved very complex questions also, advanced questions also with the first method. Okay, thank you so much students, and I request all of you to share this video with all your circles so that other students may also be benefited, and at the same time we will also be motivated. Thank you very much.